Hey guys, what's up? So Samsung is kind of done with the major smartphone releases for this year, the last of which were the recently announced Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Flip 3. But as is the case, the leaks for the next year's Galaxy S22 series have started doing the rounds lately. Now Samsung is expected to release the S22 series in January next year, similar to the S21 series, and we are expecting three devices as usual: the S22, S22 Plus and the S22 Ultra. Now the S22 series was expected to take the megapixel war to the next level, as Samsung was expected to equip the S22 Ultra with a 200 megapixel camera sensor instead of the 108 megapixel sensor on the S21 Ultra. But according to the latest report from Galaxy Club, the S22 Ultra might just get a new 108 megapixel primary camera, probably the ISOCELL HM4 sensor that Samsung might announce in a few months, and not the 200 megapixel camera. In fact, a similar leak came from Ice Universe in July, stating that the Galaxy S22 Ultra will feature the company's 4th generation 108 megapixel camera sensor, and that Samsung is working on improving its performance with further optimizations. Though it would have been cool to see a 200 megapixel camera, but I think Samsung wants to perfect the 108 megapixel sensors before jumping to the next big thing, which is fairly acceptable, and I don't think anyone would be disappointed with the lack of a 200 megapixel camera on their phones. Apart from the main camera, the Galaxy S22 Ultra will reportedly be equipped with two telephoto sensors, each with a resolution of 10 megapixels. One of the telephoto cameras will be capable of 10x optical zoom, while the other might top out at 3x zoom, which is the same as the S21 Ultra. However, there is no information about the internal workings of the camera setup, so no confirmation if we will get the continuous zoom feature that was rumored a few months ago. Anyway, the other two phones in the series, the S22 and S22 Plus, are also ready to bring some hardware changes with a new 50 megapixel primary camera, which may very well be the successor to the ISOCELL GN2, replacing the previous 12 megapixel sensor, which I think is great. Considering the success the Mi 11 Ultra has got with a 50 megapixel primary camera, I have high hopes with this one. Now the telephoto and the ultrawide sensors on these phones are both 12 megapixel cameras, with the telephoto getting a 3x optical zoom lens. However, I do wish for a higher optical zoom of about 5x on these phones, which would be perfect considering the primary would be a 50 megapixel sensor, so digital zoom up to 3x won't be that bad either, especially since the previous phones also implemented a 3x hybrid zoom with that 64 megapixel telephoto, but I believe Samsung would go for a safe 3x on these phones. Talking about the front-facing camera, so it was expected that Samsung will use the under-display camera on the S22 series, but reports out of South Korea revealed that the company has shelved those plans as well due to unsatisfactory image quality, and the production yield is too low to be equipped in millions of the Galaxy S22 units that will be sold worldwide. Now this is somewhat disappointing, but with the kind of results produced by the under-display camera of the Fold 3, I think it is better to stick with a conventional punch-hole selfie camera, since the S22 can only have one, unlike the Fold. That leaves us with one positive though, that the upcoming Galaxy Note series will be equipped with an under-display selfie camera, which will make the return all the more enticing. Now shifting to the displays, so out of the three phones, the S22 Plus will see a major reduction in display size at 6.55 inches compared to the much larger 6.7 inch panel on the S21 Plus. The S22 will get a 6.06 inch screen, while the Ultra might get a 6.81 inch Super AMOLED panel. The S22 and S22 Plus would still be LTPS, while the Ultra will get an LTPO backplane. All three phones will come with 120Hz refresh rate support. Talking about the batteries, so the battery capacities on the S22 and S22 Plus will see a reduction of about 200 mAh each. So the S22 may get a 3800 mAh cell, while the S22 Plus might get a 4600 mAh battery compared to the 4000 and 4800 mAh cells on the previous iterations. The S22 Ultra though might get a 5000 mAh cell as always. Now there are some rumors of these phones supporting 65-watt rapid charging, but I won't get my hopes high considering the track record Samsung has with fast charging technology. Also, these phones are supposed to be powered by the Exynos 2200 with AMD graphics and the Snapdragon 898 mobile SoC. However, unlike previous times, it is expected that most of the countries will have to make do with the Snapdragon chip, while only South Korea may get the better of the two silicon in the Exynos 2200. Don't get me wrong, the Snapdragon 898 will be one of the most powerful chips for smartphones. However, it is the Exynos that is expected to be more powerful, especially in terms of the graphics capability, which is expected to be even better than the Apple A14 on the iPhone 12 series, at least according to the early benchmarks. That being said, do let me know what do you think about these two phones in the comments section. Smash the like button if you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tech videos. I will see you all in the next one. Till then, bye bye and stay safe.